Yo guys, what's up? So my last video about Last Word was doing pretty well and the gun got a small buff, so I thought why not give you my knowledge about that gun. First up, this is a console guide. If you play on PC, the Last Word works totally different, at least for our MNK users. If you use a controller, this is the video you are looking for. We're gonna start with the basics here and then cover up some advanced tips that you might not know. I prepared a list for stuff that we are going to look into. First up, trigger or full auto, ADS or hipfire, the optimal time to kill, fanfire perk, classes, magazine, exotics, in-air shots, and the last 1% full auto teabag spam. So for our beginners out there, the first thing you need to know is how the gun works. The Last Word is a 225 rounds per minute hand cannon with 8 bullets. There is no other hand cannon that has this RPM, so it's unique in its own way. Let's go over the perks real quick. Corkscrew rifling for small buff in range, stability and handling, accurized rounds for more range, hipfire grip for better accuracy from the hip, very important because this trait got a buff recently, textured grip for more handling at the cost of a little bit stability, and the exotic trait fanfire. This weapon can fire in full auto and hipfire shots deal bonus precision damage while increasing reload speed and accuracy. What does that exactly mean? Let's find out. Full auto means that you can hold down the trigger and the gun shoots as fast as possible. You can also trigger shots, which I recommend most of the time. Here you need to decide by yourself when you should trigger your shots or when you should hold down the trigger. Most of the time I would trigger shots to make sure that you are able to hit headshots more easily. If you fire full auto, this is way harder. There are some circumstances where firing full auto is needed. For example, if someone is aping you with a shotgun, full auto is very useful. Our next topic would be ADS or hipfire. Well, since the Last Word nerf, ADSing decreases the damage per bullet, which makes this gun very useless, you could say. But of course we still got hipfire. With hipfire you do 69 damage on the head per bullet, and with ADS you only do 53 damage on the head. Hipfire and ADS body shots both sits at 38 damage. So for an optimal time to kill of 0.53 you need to land 3 headshots. Hitting 2 headshots and 2 body shots, you're still at a 0.8 time to kill value, which is still amazing. So keep in mind, never ADS this gun, it's a hipfire only gun. The only time you could use ADS is to recorrect your reticle back on the head and then start hipfiring again. But that's only useful sometimes. Another topic we need to discuss is fanfire. While hitting precision shots, you'll get a counter that goes higher with each time you hit a precision shot. With each counter going higher, your accuracy and reload speed is getting better. So keep in mind, hitting your first precision shot is key to hit following shots more easily. Also to mention here is that your magazine has only 8 bullets, so if you are in a 1 versus 1 engagement, you might not reload if the fanfire perk counter is very high, but only if you have high confidence of hitting precision shots with the remaining bullets. Otherwise, reloading between engagements is really necessary and key to make sure that you don't run out of bullets and that you can engage opponents properly. Now let's see what's next on our list. Classes, magazine and exotics. So for obvious reasons people use Last Word with Hunter. The ability to dodge to reload your magazine is super supportive for this gun. You can use Marksman's Dodge to reload or Gambler's Dodge with the Dragon Shadow exotic armor that gives you the advantage of both dodges. On other classes, it is harder to play Last Word but not impossible. If you use Ophidian Aspect on Warlock, your reload speed is increased and it also makes the Sniper Last Word combination easier. Why? Because if you land a body shot with your sniper, you can clean up with your primary. Switching weapons takes a little bit time, but with the Ophidian Aspect, your Last Word is almost ready instantly. Same counts for Dragon Shadow for the Hunter. While the perk is active, you switch weapons faster. The last exotic that buffs Last Word Sniper would be Lucky Pants for the Hunter. This exotic enables insane weapon swap speed if you switch from your sniper to your last word, for example, and also your last word is even more accurate due to its exotic trait. The last class would be Titan. Although Titan doesn't have any reload buffs from exotics, there's something else that synergizes very well with the last word. Lion Ramparts are very good, and let me explain why. So Last Word is an exotic, and all exotics don't have Icarus. With this exotic you can shoot easily while in air because of its perk. Provides additional aerial maneuverability and enables accurate hipfire while you're in the air during lift. So you can shoot while lifting with insane accuracy. So for our Titan mains out there, try it. It makes a lot of fun and makes the gun feeling even better. If I need to pick one, I think Lucky Pants is the go-to. Getting more accuracy from the perk and switching weapons super fast is very useful, but you can choose whatever you want. Also important are mods. You need hand cannon targeting, hand cannon reloader, and unflinching hand cannon. With dexterity perks you can switch weapons faster, but with previous named exotics the weapon swap speed is still better, and you can use reload mods instead of dexterity mods. As we already mentioned, Last Word has only 8 bullets, so keep that in mind if you are in a 1 versus 1 engagement. Take your time with your shots. If there is space, always reload, but keep in mind that you lose the fanfire perk if you do so. So as a recommendation, if you are unsecure, reload more often, and if you get used to the gun you can engage with, for example, fanfire perk counter at 2 with 8 bullets left and benefit from the better accuracy from fanfire. In-air shots, as I said before, are not that easy with exotics because of the fact that they don't have Icarus mods. For some reason in-air shots are way more effective if you trigger them instead of spamming them with full auto. But still, if you can avoid jumping with Last Word, do it. Now we get to the last topic. It's the 1% knowledge, and with that we change up a few rules that we set at the beginning. So normally triggering shots is more effective, but there is something that is called teabag shooting, which makes you harder to kill because your head is moving while you're shooting. Also, if you crouch you get better target acquisition, so if you crouch, stand up, your bullet magnetism is way more than normal. Normally this is used for spray guns like ARs, SMGs and all that stuff, but the Last Word is also firing very fast, which gives us the opportunity to take advantage of that. So for this technique I recommend a scuff because you need to spam the crouch button, which is technically not possible with the normal controller, you could say, but you could change your button layout to something that works for you. As I said, we need to change some previous rules. One rule would be the full auto mechanic. Normally I would recommend to trigger shots, but with this you are allowed to hold the trigger to enable full auto. Not much aim is needed, you could say. The teabag spam enables god aim for you. If you still miss, make sure you have a reload dodge to get back your ammo and go back into the fight. With Last Word and its insane time to kill, you can slay in so many situations. Even if you are weak, there's still a possibility of you winning the gunfight. Also make sure to get used to your range. Put yourself not in close range, try to position in some mid-area lanes. The range on that gun sits at 19 meters, but with the damage fall off you're still able to kill someone at 20 or even 21 meters. For long range, best weapon would be a sniper, although you could also play it with a pulse, scout or even a bow. That's it for today. I hope I could help some of you guys with the Last Word tips. If so, leave a like and subscribe for more PvP related content, and we will see us in the next video. Ciao!